Welcome to the Palomar College Registration How-To video. Here we are at the eServices main login page. This is where you'll be able to sign in using your student ID and password. If you've forgotten your student ID or password, you can click on the following link in order to retrieve that information. To get started, we'll go ahead and start typing in our student ID and password. Once you've signed in, you may see this welcome screen. Go ahead and click on the Student Center tab in order to proceed. If this blue menu is ever the first thing displayed, you can go ahead and select Self-Service and then Student Center in order to view the same page we are seeing right here. If you are a returning student, please pay attention to the upper right-hand corner of the page, because you may see a notification that your application data needs to be updated. If the statement is displayed, then you must select it and update your application first before you can register for classes. If no term is displayed after selecting, then go ahead and disregard that message. Another area to look at is to check your holds for any barriers to enrollment. Next, to get started adding and dropping classes, you'll need to select the following link. This next page that you see contains a lot of useful information to help you understand some of the registration terms. Please make sure that you do read through it carefully because it will ensure that you'll have a successful online enrollment experience. After reading it, you will click Accept. Now that we are under the Add tab, you'll want to make sure that you select the correct term for which you are registering classes for. And then click Change. There are two ways to add classes to your shopping cart, either by entering the class number for a class that you've already picked out, or you can search the class schedule to see which classes are available. Let's start this example by adding a specific class. You would enter the class number here. Now you are looking at detailed information about the class. Here you will see the class title, information about the days and times, the room number, instructor name, and dates of the term. You will add a permission code here if necessary. If this is the class that you want, go ahead and click the Next button. It now confirms that your class has been added to the shopping cart. You should also see the class down below. Please be aware that this does not mean that you are enrolled in the class yet. Now let's try adding classes the other way, by doing a search to see what's available in the class schedule. Go ahead and start by clicking on the Search button. This screen will display after you click on the search link. Enter your search criteria, such as the course subject and the course number. You can pick which campus you want if you have a specific preference. Then click on the search button for a list of classes. The results of your search will display. Click on the Select Class button to add the class to your shopping cart. Here you see the same course detail page. It has information on the class name, days, times, room, instructor. Same area to put in a permission number, and to click if you want to be put on the wait list if the class is full. If this is the class that you want, go ahead and click Next. Again, you'll see the page that confirms that your class has been added. You'll also see that it's in your shopping cart below. It's really important to understand that once you see this page, you are not enrolled in the classes that are in the shopping cart. To enroll in these classes, you need to click on the Enroll button and follow the instructions. If you are no longer wanting to be in the class, click the trash can icon to delete the class from your shopping list. For example, let's assume that we don't want one of the classes in our shopping cart. Go ahead and click on the trash can symbol, and that will delete the class from the shopping cart. You'll see that it's no longer there. Now if you are happy with what you see in the shopping cart, go ahead and click on the Enroll button. This is the final step in adding your classes. You must click on the Finish Enrolling button to process your request for the classes listed below. To exit without adding the classes, you can click Cancel. So let's click the Finish Enrolling button. And here you can view your results to be certain that your classes were added. You'll see the green check mark if you were enrolled, or you might see the red X if there was an error. From this page, you can then proceed to add another class, view your class schedule, or go and make a payment.
Please remember to print out your schedule and save it for your records.
To drop a class that you're fully enrolled in, go ahead and click on the Drop tab. First, you'll want to make sure that you're looking at the appropriate term. Then you'll select the class that you wish to drop. Click on the Drop Selected Classes button. Here you can confirm your selection one last time. Click on the Finish Dropping button in order to process your drop request. Lastly, view your results to make sure that the class was successfully dropped.
Please do not assume that your instructor will drop you for non-attendance. Students are responsible for dropping all classes. However, if you miss a class and do not inform your instructor, you may be dropped at the instructor's discretion.
On a final note, please be aware that from the Student Center page, you are able to select this link to pay your fees and select this link to view your financial aid status.
Payment is required within 7 days of registering, or students will be administratively dropped. Parking is enforced 24/7, 365 days, and permits can be purchased through eServices.
This concludes our brief tutorial on how to register. Thanks for watching.